Kevin Lee and Ty Lindman are the 3-4 seeds. Kevin is 23 years old, representing the Glencoe Club in Calgary, whereas Ty is 24, representing Modu Badminton in Edmonton. So they actually don't live in the same city. I mean, not too far away, a couple hours, but that still can affect partnerships, right? Might not get as much court time together, but clearly they're making it work here. A great performance. They upset Adam Dong and Neil Yakura in the semifinal, the number 2 seeds, where they won 18-21, 21-19, 21-11. But Xavier and Tien, I would say, had probably the biggest upset of the tournament when they beat the 3-4 seed Jason Hoshu and Joshua Hobart Yu, 21-16, 15-21, 21-19. And then, quite frankly, they dispatched of Victor Lai and Jin Sang with ease yesterday in the semifinal, 21-5, 21-18. So I'm sure they're both feeling very confident with their performances this tournament, and we'll see how that translates onto court.
Yes, if you are less familiar with the players, you might say that the 5-8 beating the 3-4 doesn't seem like quite the upset we build it to be, but I would say it is. These two on court here in the white are just, you know, somewhat fresh out of juniors. What were their ages, sorry?
24 and 23.
Yeah, so, well, COVID happened. Those years it went fast.
Yeah,
so they aged up a little bit, but they certainly have far less experience as individuals and as a pair than Jason and Josh, excuse me. So it was quite an upset in my mind.
Jason and Josh are both Olympians themselves. Josh in the mixed doubles event with former partner Josephine, who's actually playing with Ty on court right now, or will be playing on court with Ty. And Jason is an Olympian in the men's doubles event with Neil Yakura. So they have plenty of experience, so really that's an incredible upset there. So I wouldn't pay too much mind to the 3-4 seed. They're very high quality players, both national champions themselves previously. So I would say yesterday I was most impressed with Kevin Lee in that semifinal where they won in 3 games. He seemed to have really upped his game since pre-COVID times. He used to be, I would say, his strongest event was singles. And now he's really, not even playing singles in this tournament, so he's fully transitioned to a doubles specialist. He's also in the mixed doubles final later on. But his front court skills are incredible, especially on that backhand side. He's really able to make a big impact in the front court.
Yeah, I think it's his reaction time that is the biggest strength there. We'll be seeing shortly these shots in this men's doubles will be happening fast and furiously, but it will appear as if he has a little bit more time than the others to prepare for them. He's just seen that speed so much and is so quick with his fast twitch muscles. So we'll be looking for, I would say, Kevin to be potentially the difference maker and the one scoring the points, most of the points, for the team Kevin and Ty. Whereas on our near side here, I would say Nicholas would be the one, you know, scoring the points. And then you need that in a partnership. You need the player who's a little bit more steady and solid and letting their opponent kind of create some things for them. So everybody on court with a full set of skills, obviously. But I would say Nicholas and Kevin here will be maybe the decisive players in this match.
Very fast first rally. Neither of these players or teams are going to want to lift the bird, especially Kevin and Ty being on that the side where the draft is going out the back, so they might have the risk of lifting out the back.
One thing to note, if this is these are the first matches that you're watching from this tournament, or any tournament for that matter. When we're talking about a drift, a little bit of a breeze in the hall making it faster one way, these players are in the final. These players are the ones that have figured out and have the skills to handle that drift and play accordingly. So it won't appear like much. You might be wondering why we're even bothering talking about it, but you know, most people had more trouble than these guys dealing with that drift and playing with appropriate length. So if you don't really notice it, just appreciate that.
So a very good start for Ty and Kevin. 5-love.
That's a bit of a nervy mistake from Nicholas. Yeah, he doesn't usually miss that one. So see if they can settle in here quickly before this game gets away from them.
Actually, this is exactly how the match Xavier and 10 played yesterday in their semifinal started, when they started with a 7-love lead and then took the game 20-5. But here we go. They're on the board. Now it's 1-7.
I'd say these next 5 or so rallies are extremely important. They'll probably decide this game. Kevin and Ty can get to 11 at 11-2, 11-3, 11-4 even. I would say that will be enough for them to take the game, but obviously if we can close this to 11-6, 7-8, that would be much better.
Ty with a big smash there. It's really kind of an unassuming backcourt player because his swing is very small and quick, but he generates quite a bit of power, which can take people off guard.
Oh, very timely swing and a miss from Ty there. He's drifted away, just drifted wide.
A little bit of a lucky neck cord there. That's what you need when you're down 9-2. Great shot.
Ty doing his best at the net there. Held in pretty nicely, but they would definitely prefer if he was in the backcourt using his height, angles, and power.
That might have been wide.
Oh, a little bit lucky there for Nicholas. You can see the look on his face. He had his racket a little bit down there, got it up just in time. Might have even mishit the bird, but we dropped it right in. And that's another one they'll take when you're down.
It's a good reminder to get that racket ready, I'm sure, for him.
You can tell they're starting to play better, but just unable to finish that one.
I think going soft there might have been the option. I think after hitting, 3 hard drives in a row, he might have thought that I should have finished this rally off.
Doing just enough here to hang in. They got up to 6. That's about where I wanted to see them before 11 to give themselves a chance at winning this game still.
Yeah, that was really set up nicely by Xavier. Getting to that open space.
On court 5 is the boys singles U11 final. Marcus Lee, Eden Fong, umpire O'Sulkin, court 5.
It's quite the turnaround from 9-2 down to 8-10. Seems they really played themselves into the match here. That's what we like to see. Competitive match. could be the difference maker in this match. The Quebec team's defense is very strong. That was a really good flat drive from Tien on that one.
Wow. He's got some reactions too, hey, Nicholas?
Oh, for sure.
It is nice. We're going to see some fresh faces at the top of the podium here. Just to give you an idea, since 2011, only been 2 different pairs that have won the men's doubles national title. From 2011 to 2016, domination by Adrian Liu and Derek Ng, winning 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 titles. And then they kind of handed the torch for a moment to Jason Hoshu and Neil Yakura. 2017 to 2020, they were the national champions. Of course, as we mentioned, not contested in 2021, as we weren't able to hold the tournament safely. So here we have guaranteed a new national championship pair.
So a very tight margin in this game now. Great turnaround from Tien and Xavier. Let's see if they can keep their momentum going. That's a great shot. Doubles is very much about reading the game and predicting where your opponent's going to hit. Just like we saw there, he had his racket up and ready and was able to capitalize.
A little bit too ambitious there from Nicholas. He's already starting to move forward to the net, following his shot, but it wasn't quite as good of a shot as he had planned. Didn't work out that time. Credit to them though for closing that huge gap down. 12-10, very much a battle here.
Good variation in those shots.
Wow. Say the exact same thing. You need to have variety from the rear court. You can't just go up with the big jump and then always hit the same thing. That will not work against players of this caliber. You got to throw in all sorts of stuff and back there, keep them on their toes.
If you're just smashing at the same pace, same angle, these players can defend that all day.
Lucky neck cord there for Ty. Got to be good to be lucky though. You hit it with lots of pace. Perfect angle.
Again, Nicholas reading Kevin's push on the sideline. Able to capitalize.
That was such a good serve. Testament to Kevin Lee's quality there. That serve was perfect. As I hope you could tell, it was just passed over the tape. But he was still able to hit a net shot in a downward direction and win the rally on the very next shot. That was maybe heading wide, I'm not sure, but had such good angle and speed. Nicholas was forced to take it.
I think that was going to land in. It was perfect placement right in that sideline area, the doubles line. Maybe a bit of a antsy flick serve. I didn't think that was necessary to do that. The short serve seem to be working well for them so far. Maybe trying to win a point a little easier than necessary.
Jasmine Zhang, Chloe Knight, and Catherine Hang to the players assembly area to get ready for your match. Again, it's me, Jasmine,
Should be
Chloe,
said
and
that
Catherine. Thank you.
of the 4 players on the court, I would say Xavier has the least experience playing at this level. He's really improved a lot these last few years, in my opinion. He's doing very well to reach at the same exact level as these guys right now.
We did speak to him earlier this week. He told us that he's been doing a lot of singles training actually, and playing a lot of singles, which is maybe a bit ironic that he's in the doubles final, but he said it seems to be paying off for him regardless. He is the one player out on court that did also play singles in this tournament.
And he lost to B.R. Sankirk, I believe.
The 2020 Nationals finalist in singles. He lost in 3 games. So clearly a very good singles player as well. Nicholas maybe sitting back a little too far there. Unable to get to the one at the net in time.
So we saw at the beginning of the game, a 7-love lead. Now they find themselves down 5 points here at the end. They did close that gap, of course, but hard to forget about it when you start the game like that and then end it down 5 points or 4 points.
Yeah, for sure. That's out. 2 match points, or 2 game points saved. 4 to go.
That rally was decided by Kevin Lee, moving in and taking that maybe third or fourth or sixth shot really early, putting a lot of pressure on when it was kind of balanced between the 2 sides, and turned it in their favor and won it just a few seconds later.
I can make a bit of an analogy here, Brandon. I like to think of doubles pairs as one player is more of the point guard, and the other is the shooting guard, whereas the point guard is setting up their partner. Usually I would say that's the front court player. They kind of do the shots that get the lift, set up their partner to attack.
Yep, I definitely agree with that. That front court player, though, does end up finishing the rally quite a lot of the time. At this level, you're not going to win the rally with a smash from the back. The defense is far too good for that most of the time. So it can be that front court player really setting something up and then taking the benefits themselves.
It's super high level. Of course, it becomes harder to tell which player plays which role sometimes. Whereas other pairs, it's extremely clear. It's up to each pair's personal preference.
That's the great thing. One of the great things about badminton, right, is there's so many different ways that you can do it, that you can win a point. You can have that rear court player using their smash to set up the front court player to win the point. Or if you really do have a powerhouse back there, it can be the other way around sometimes. Cayenne,
of course.
So off we go in the second game.
So I want to see a better start here from Xavier and Nicholas if they want to stay competitive in this game. 2-love already. That's one thing I would say that Kevin and Ty are probably a bit better at, is that those first 3 shots, which are extremely important in doubles. And then just to prove my point, they won the first 2 rallies, the first 3 shots, and then lost the 3rd rally that was over 3 shots.
Something you can look for if you're at home there is to see which direction that 3rd shot goes. If it goes up or down or flat. So here we saw the 3rd shot going upwards from Xavier.
Upwards and out the back.
Yep, upwards and outwards. 1, 2, 3. So Ty hitting up there. That time he did it in such a fashion that Nicholas was forced to take it with the backhand. And then it did work. So there's always an exception to the rules, right?
Exception that proves the rule. Trying that same shot again. Which is wide.
I do love Ty's demeanor on court. He's always, laughing off his errors and just refocusing right away. Not too bothered by anything.
Seems to have a great attitude on court.
That's what you need if you're going to play extremely well with multiple different partners, right? Had some great success with Austin Bauer in junior tournaments. Now moving and playing with Kevin Lee, mixed doubles, Takesha Wang in junior tournaments, then Josephine Wu in senior tournaments. He's done very, very well with a lot of different partners, and that's the sign of a great doubles player.
It seems like his partners always play well with him as well. So that means he must have a good temperament, right? Often, sometimes players can put pressure on their partners.
We saw that one coming.
Yeah, so that's a very good prediction there. Even though Kevin is more of the front court player, Ty is definitely no slouch at the front either. Proving that he can do
On
both.
court 3 is the girls doubles U15 final. Ying Jian, Jasmine Zhang, Chloe Lam, Catherine Tang. Umpire Rocky, service Judge Adrian. Court 3.
Oh, just wide. That was some more good work from Tyler at the front. Unfortunately, the last one. A little bit too much on it.
I really like that idea though. It's open space, it would have been the left. Could have landed in, I believe. As you can see there, often it's more about angle than it is about power. Ty didn't hit that backhand very hard, but he hit it with a very cute angle.
It's
a lot more difficult to return.
To get ready for the match. Once again, that is Simmons Zhang.
Another nice shot from Ty.
And Olivia Gao to the players' assembly area to get
Very
ready for the
interesting. In
match.
the course of a long doubles match, you can have a period where one of the players is winning a lot of points for you. And then, if they drop off and maybe making a couple errors or whatever, then the partner can pick up and win some points. Great team effort.
That was a good flat. I don't want to call that a lift. It was quite flat, but maybe a push from Ty.
A little concerning here. We were at about 4-5, and now it's 10-5. That is much too wide.
So a 6-point margin here. One game up for Kevin Lee and Ty Lindemann, who are in a great position to take this match. Xavier and Nicholas will have to do some adjustments here, make this competitive in this second one here. Their coach seems very animated. Clearly he has some words and some advice how they can do that.
Ty and Kevin, on the other hand, very relaxed little coaching session there. Looking not too concerned.
If you're hearing audio that's being picked up, there's quite a bit of cheering from fans and parents and for the boys singles U13 final between Ben Wang from Alberta and Brendan Wong from BC. It's currently third game with Ben up 18-14.
Don't believe that's on the YouTube channel at all for a live stream, but you can follow the live score from the tournament software link. So some good aggressiveness from the Novak there. There we go.
That is just great placement on that right hip, a very awkward position. especially when you just had to move up and then having to set up on defense again. It's great placement from Nicholas.
What Kevin and Ty don't want to do right now is kind of let their foot off the gas. That's better.
That was a bit of a careless hold from Xavier. Didn't have to try and hit deception on that one, I don't think. Just gave Kevin a little more time. But a good serve return from Nicholas. Gives him the point. Gives him the bird right back.
Shot from Xavier there, even though his strings are gone in the racket. Sometimes that gives you a little bit extra angle. If you didn't quite have as much angle as possible on your shot, that certainly helps to bring it down somehow. It's pretty nice to see here for the first time the junior nationals and senior nationals happening literally side by side. We've got courts 4 and 5 over there. Court 5, we've got the under 11 boys singles national final.
That one didn't go over.
You can see a bit of a reaction from Kevin, sensing that this is an important period of play here.
I like that service return from Nicholas. A little bit of a hold on that. Put Kevin on the back foot. Now he's ready to play net after. Nice 1-2 combo there. In the preferred formation. Ty smashing the back. Kevin finishing it off in the front. Really nicely done.
That was not coming back. A little short on the lift. I've always thought it would be fun at these national championships to have just a couple physical tests. You know, see who's got the best bird out here. Something like that. I think that would be very, very interesting. Of course, you wouldn't want anyone to get hurt. But
Yeah, I would love to see that actually. Or who could smash the hardest?
hardest smash, highest vertical. What else? 100-meter sprint. Just be fun, I think.
Yeah, totally agree.
Tie with the sneaky vertical, I would say.
Yep, I don't think he would have the hardest smash, but if they had an accuracy competition, I think he would do very well for a doubles player.
If we could create an event for Ty, it would be like mid-court drive accuracy. Something like that. Kevin would definitely take reaction time.
I think so.
I don't think anyone here, unless you disagree, would be challenging him for that. 13-15. Nice tumble.
Great lift though. Soft smash there. Opting for more angle.
Alright, we've got some volunteer line judges. She took her time and she made the call. That's what you like to see.
No complaint from the players, so they agree with the line judge. That's a great shot right there. That placement is just immaculate, right in that back corner.
When you're hitting it that hard, cross court, and you know when you're hitting it that hard, it's not going to drop very much before it gets quite far into the court. You've got to be careful. Look at this. Oh.
Great job from Xavier. Testing, putting him on the back foot.
keep an eye on Nicholas here. I think he's going to try and make something happen. Yep. How about a flick serve winner for making something happen?
Might need to test that reaction time again there, Brandon. He's caught off guard with that one.
Is that like the second flick of the whole match, I think?
Good time
These
to
guys
do
are
it.
so explosive and dangerous, you don't want to.
Ace into miss serve.
Yeah. That is quite unfortunate to wash away your service winner with an error. And another error.
Coach urging them to stay calm and collected in the back.
So they've been behind the whole game and they caught up to 16 all there, and then they just literally gave it back.
Wow.
I don't know if you noticed there, but Nicholas hit a great block, moved forward to cover in case they played net in front of him. Then they lifted behind him and he went back and took that.
And I thought Xavier was a singles player.
Good point.
(17-18), a lot of pressure on the serve here. It's a good serve, but even better return.
Yeah, that's pretty classy. 2 points away now for these guys. They'll just be thinking about this one, though. A little off pace there from
Wow.
Xavier. Just floats one in there.
That was a confident choice. A lot of pressure on this serve. Will we see another flick? No flick this time. An unfortunate error there.
There we go. National champions. They can grab this one.
Is it coming?
Oh, there it is. You can tell they're relieved. Again, favorites to win. All the pressure to do so. They got it done. Nice tie. Nicholas sharing a hug there.
What a great story for Nicholas and Xavier. Incredible run to get here. Very competitive final. Love to see that.
Little pose for the coach there. They'll be very happy with that. But they won't have all day to be happy about that one because they're playing against each other, Ty and Kevin, in the mixed doubles final, our 5th match. So that one has been, well, mixed doubles is usually last, but that one has been definitely placed last today so that they have some time to rest.
It's a good thing they didn't have to play that first. There might have been some tension on court, depending on who won. If they had to play this one after one of them beat each other.
Very close friends, though they are, I'm sure.
Of course.
Here we are just out of the corner of our eyes here. Saw the conclusion of that